Whoops, forgot to unmute myself. Hello there, everybody, and welcome once again, finally back to Dragon Quest XI. I haven't been able to stream for the past, like, a week, but here's what happened last time. After the world-shattering events surrounding the birth of the Lord of Shadows, Elise awakens in the undersea kingdom of Nautica to find out that he's been turned into a fish. As Murtagon's forces assail the undersea city, Queen Marina saves our hero by sending him soaring surfaceward. A local fisherman reels him in, and the spell is broken. He is human once more. The fisherman Blue John is quick to realize that there's something special about Elise, and after bringing him ashore, he informs him of mankind's only remaining refuge, the last bastion, where a great hero serves as a symbol of hope to a few straggling survivors. He decides to head there in order to pursue the new purpose Queen Marina gave him of finding all his friends and bringing an end to this dark age of dread. But at Blue John's insistence, he spends a night in his little hut on the Emerald Coast first. And now we've spent our night at the hut, and it's time for us to move on to find our friends Sylvando, Serena, Veronica, the other ones, Jade. Alright, the Emerald Coast. Here we are. There's lots of monsters around. We're heading to the Bastion, and I think we gotta go first to Cobblestone Falls. We gotta go back to where it all started. We got some evil dudes, though. Do we wanna take out some of the evil lads? They don't seem all too aggressive. Yeah, we'll leave them. I mean, I know these guys are not especially strong. Because this is like one of the first areas of the game, but I don't remember you guys. You are aggressive towards me, which means you're probably not a super low level. What was that, Chasmonauts? What was that? Like chasm, like Chasmonauts? Yes, Chasmonaut. Okay. Bonk, and I one-shot them. Alright. It's possible these guys have always been here, but we're never at the Emerald Coast at night. Oh, I don't one-shot you unless I do exactly 90 damage. There we go. Alright. 50 experience. Okay. Literally no point in fighting you. This way we go, not to the King's Barrow. I feel like I did remember at some point when we were over here being like, I feel like we're going to be coming back to this place sometime in the future. And I know that we went to the Door of Departure after that, but who knows, I would be right twice. You are definitely new. Skelligan. I had to fight you as Eric in that dungeon filled with a lot of men. Ow. Okay, don't do much to me though. And what's your experience yield? It is 352 experience. Not bad, not bad. Not super worth it, but they're pretty quick to fight, so I guess I won't be a stickler. We're not exactly the highest level 35. I feel like whatever the like a boss of this section of the game is, we're probably gonna want to be in like low to mid 40s if I had to guess. Blank gib. Jug of fresh water. But yes, the reason why I have been gone for a week is because my work schedule is finally picking up again. It was quite a while there where I was unable to get some shifts, but that's all back now. So I'm back to making a moolah. A couple of other reasons too. I've been working on some personal projects that are not stream related that I really wanted to finish some things for. But here we are, back once again. And it's funny that like at the end of last week, I said that hopefully my streaming schedule will be more consistent again because I'll be picking up shifts at work. And then me picking up shifts at work is what made my stream schedule incredibly inconsistent. I was supposed to stream on Thursday, but I had an 8.5 hour... always do that. 8.5 hour long shift unexpectedly, so... Oh well. I'd turn back if I were you. This is no place to be wandering around on your own. Head south to the last bastion. You'll be safer there. Was that not where I was going? Oh, and we just had to do a U-turn. I see. Well, oh, whoops. I didn't even know that you were there. This is not exactly how we left Cobblestone. When we left, it was quite the happy, cheery place. But it seems that everyone is bailed. What are you, Whoa, a Rantingen Raven. Rantingen? Like Indigen, but rampaging? I don't know what your name is supposed to be. Rantingen Raven. I'll just have to accept it. Alright, there's probably something over here. I don't know what, but like a chest or a little pickup from the ground or something, surely, right? Ugh. Not looking too good over there. There's some mushrooms, but those don't exactly help me. Huh, nothing. I guess this place really is like a destroyed. Oh, never mind. Look at that. What did I say? I said there was going to be a little sparkly somewhere. Force my way up this mountain. Come on. There we go. Yoink. Chimera Wing. I don't remember what those do. I got a lot of items that I don't know the purpose of, but they're here, and I got them, so I guess I'll hold on to them. No chest. There may have been one here earlier that I already picked up. Alright, well. Off to, that said fatalistic. I read it as ballsack, and I shouldn't have, because those aren't even similar at all. Is it the same dog? Oh, it's the same dog from the beginning of the game. I thought it was going to be like a Mother 3 situation and you were going to be in my party for the whole game. But you're back now. You're back. And it's like I never left. But now you're like old and stuff. I am going to leave you behind, unfortunately. This area is a straight line. I don't think I'm going to get lost. Wait a minute. Oh, it's you.
There you are. And where did you run off to, might I ask?
It's my childhood friend who has had no role in this game up till now.
Oh my.
Hello, Gemma.
It's really you, isn't it? You're alive, and you've come back to us. Oh, I've been so worried, especially after, well, we heard such awful things.
I think the reason I continuously forget about Gemma is because she looks so similar to Serena and Veronica. I don't know if that's intentional or not, but them all having blonde hair and blue eyes, especially with Gemma barely being in the game up until now, and also not really having like any role. Sorry, I'm adjusting my mic. Other than just being the childhood friend. It's probably why I don't really remember her all too well.
Oh, Sandy, you're right, of course. This is the best news I could have hoped for. And here I am, blubbering like a baby.
Yeah, pull yourself together.
Welcome home.
Both.
It's not quite the cobblestone we grew up in, is it? No, we've been through a lot. After you left,
of
this terrible man
course
named
it's Jasper.
I'll never forget his eyes. They were so cold. He rounded us all up in the center of the village, and then he ordered his men to kill us.
Did they refuse?
We were lucky.
There we go.
Not everyone is as cruel as Jasper. No, another soldier came and told him to stop. He said there was no need to take our lives, but that didn't stop them burning the village to the ground and locking us all up in the castle. Still, that one good man made sure we came to no harm.
And is that one good man a certain purple-haired, goatee-wearing, mustachio-twirling ex-antagonist of ours?
Sorry, Sandy, you're right. He's just got home after a long journey. He doesn't want to hear me blathering on. Come on, Let's go and see the one person who'll be even happier to see you than me.
My mom? My wonderful adopted mom who cooks a bussin' meals, apparently. Oh, you're slower than I run, but faster than I walk. That is escort mission / traveling companion 101. Never do this. Never do this. Give them your exact running speed or make them, like, just always stay behind you.
You're alive. Well, look who it is. You survived then. Course, I always knew you could take care of yourself. You're Chalky's grandson after all, and he always found his way back home no matter how far he roamed. Everyone will be over the moon to hear you're home. There ain't been much of the way of good news lately. Most of 'em are through the gate now. Oh, it's great to have you back.
Well, now I'm curious if the other guys are gonna blow smoke up my ass and compliment me. Hello?
We were fighting a sizable force of monsters when I saw something I still can't quite believe. There was a figure behind them. He was the one in charge, I'm sure of it. And he was human. Are we really just fighting monsters, or is there more to this than we know?
Yes, it's Jasper. I'm tending to the wounded. It's the least I can do for our boys. Every single day brings new casualties, and we're running out of beds fast. Goodness knows where I'm supposed to put people when that happens. That does raise a very important point. Is this place really all that sustainable? I should probably go say hello to my mom before I start exploring this, but I'm always worried that it's going to make me leave, because it's not the first time that that's happened.
It's a scary world out there, so you need to make sure you've got the right weapon for the job. Welcome to the weapon and armor shop.
Yes, please tell me if there's anything. Cypress stick for $10. Okay. Zombie's Bane. Bastard sword. Whoa, a swear word in my Dragon Quest game. Oh. Razorwing and Night Cleaver, which is significantly better than what we have now. Unfortunately, it is too expensive. And a magic shield. The beautiful buckler decorated it with a daring design that can stifle the effects of incoming spells. Well, both of these are good, but it always ends up being the case where I can't afford to get everything. So I'm going to have to wait and hope that it doesn't make me leave this place before I'm ready to purchase my stuff. Yeah, there's not really a whole lot of stuff I can sell. Do we have any? Yeah, the ball sack, Vitalis stick. Sinister scrap of wood suffused with an evil aura. I don't think anything is like specifically for selling, because even like gold and stuff can be used for crafting. These liquid lumps are a blacksmith's worst nightmare. Well, it is worth quite a lot, but view details. I don't know if it's for selling or not. I don't know. Where is all this stuff that would be for selling? Oh, there we go. All of these and one of these. Yeah. All right, still not quite enough, but oh well. All right, let's go say hi to our mom, because we're not going to be able to buy much anyways. It would be nice if when you hit details, if there was like, hey, this item, it has no use. But it doesn't say that, unfortunately.
Come on, girls, put your backs into it. The boys are out there doing the fighting, so it's up to us to keep the home fires burning.
Sorry to interrupt, Amber, but I've got big news.
Hello, Gemma, love. What's got you so excited, hmm?
Well, you're not going to believe this, but there's someone very special here to see you.
Oh.
My little soldier.
If you took the wings off that helmet, it would look very penile. Just throwing it out there.
I just can't believe it's you. After all the awful things that happened, I was sure you were...
When
No,
the
no, I'm not
disaster
dead.
struck,
I'm
so
okay.
many people lost their lives. The sun vanished, and those terrible monsters appeared all over the place. Even those of us who were lucky enough to survive were so drained and desperate that we almost lost the will to live.
And then the hero appeared just when we needed him. He did all he could to help people, no matter who they were or where they were from. He fought off the monsters and brought everyone here to safety. Without him, I dread to think what would have become of us. And now, thanks to him, the place you once knew as Cobblestone has become the last bastion, humanity's safe haven in a world beset by darkness.
Well, there wasn't much in this
Would you
town, so
believe we've
I
even
guess
got
it's an
the
upgrade.
King of Heliodor camped out here.
He tried to kill me. Well, the man inside of him tried to kill
I
me.
know he was the one who ordered the village to be burned, but I'm sure he had his reasons. Things aren't always as they seem, love.
Oh, wait, yeah, no, they don't know that.
He may be the last person you want to see, but you should go and talk things through with the king. Your grandfather would have wanted you to at least try.
Honestly, it is kind of on them
Pop your
for
head round
housing
the door
him.
of his tent, will you, love? For me, it's the one in the middle of the camp with the 2 flags. And be polite.
I was walking towards that at one point. Yeah, I don't know. Them not knowing that Mortigan was controlling his body, they have no reason. They have absolutely no reason to let him stay here. So honestly, good on them. Grubby bandage. Oh, and not that bandage, by the water. I lost everything when Yggdrasil fell. I'm stopping with that voice. My family, my friends, everything. There was so much I wanted to do with my life, but how am I supposed to do any of it now? It's okay, I'm just gonna go kill Satan and then we'll be fine. It's fine, don't worry. In times of trouble and strife, redeem the bonk. Oh, hold on, I will give you the bonk, but I've gotta activate the thing. I totally forgot about it. Hello, Ash. Hope you're doing well. Let's see. Bonk. There we go. There we go. In times of trouble and strife, it pays to know that your money is in safe hands. Welcome to the Rainbow's End Bank. I've never used the bank, and I will not be. I wanted the chest, but you're blocking me. This is the only free tent in the whole encampment. If you want to rest here a while, be my guest. You got your history exam back and your final grade was a B. Nice, good job. Now it pains me to ask for money, but with the world as it is, I'll need to ask for a small donation to help with the expenses. I'm alright. I don't need the end. I'm glad you did well. It's always nice to, even especially with exams that you're not super confident about, it's always nice to just get the big number back.
There's this girl sitting on the pier behind the tent here. Can't help worrying about her. She says she don't have no family to come home to, so she just sits there all day staring at the river. She's had a tough old time of it, I reckon. I'd go and keep her company myself, but I've got work to do in it. If you've got a minute to spare, maybe go and have a word, eh?
I already did have a word. I'm one step ahead of you. Alright, let's go talk to the king that basically ruined our life. Bonk. Nothing?
I've never lifted anything heavier than a champagne flute in my life. And now they have me working in the fields. Do they know who I am? Is no one willing to wield this ridiculous implement in my place? I could offer a handsome reward. Anyone?
Sorry, my friend. In the apocalypse, capitalism isn't as strong as it once was.
You know, Sir Jasper, Sir Hedrick, right? And you know the two-headed eagle on the Heliodorian flag. They used to say that those two were so close. They were just like that old bird. They're heroes in our guiding lights. But now Sir Jasper's got missing. Come back, Sir Jasper, wherever you are.
Alright, well, at least some people are happy. Alright, we're going to the royal tent. Can't afford anything. Hello, Donovan, hello. How's it going? Hope you are well. I know it's been quite a while since I've been live. I have had to work. But I'm here now. Here now and finally enjoying it. I was supposed to stream yesterday, but my plans unfortunately fell through. Bonk. It's good. I'm glad. Always good to know that people are doing well. Hello, statue. Save my game, please. Now me talking to my mommy will be written down in my diary for forever. Alright, is this the royal tent? No, the royal tent was the one I was already at. Ooh, what's that? Are you a person? No, you're a ladder, of course. What's at the top of you? I keep getting distracted because there's new things to look at. And a shiny thing popped up in front of my face. Hello. Anything interesting up here other than bad camera angles? How have I been? I've been doing pretty good, honestly. Been busy, but it's been fun. I mean, can't really complain about anything. My job's absolutely fine. The projects I've been working on have steadily been coming together, so I've been doing pretty good.
I always saw myself as a lone wolf, a swashbuckling sword for hire. But then I got attacked by a mob of monsters and the hero came to my rescue. That's when I realized I couldn't go it alone anymore. Yes, making it here saved my skin, and I won't forget it. I'm honor-bound now to defend this place with my life.
I'm gonna be honest, I was kind of expecting him to say something along the lines of like, I was a swashbuckler and a lone wolf until I got shot. Maybe with like an arrow and like the knee or some adjacent region to it, you know, just a thought, just an idea. That is a torch.
Hello, I'm here to see the king. Greetings, Mr. Luminary. His Majesty is waiting for you inside. He woke up not long ago, and it seems to be rather keen to talk to you.
Hello, douchebag. Dr. Giro-looking motherfucker.
You are alive and well, I see. You have nothing to fear. I have regained my senses at last. The living nightmare that began for me on the day of your birth has ended. Though in truth, I remember little of what I did. I have inflicted so much pain on so many. On you.
I just remembered that he himself earlier in the game said that whenever the Luminary comes back, the Darkspawn comes back. So of course, on the day that I was born, the Darkspawn, Mordegun, was like, I wonder what susceptible old man who wields a lot of power I can brainwash now. I'm putting it together, I'm piecing it together.
I do not deserve it.
No, you don't.
All I ask is that I be allowed to atone, to pay for my crimes by protecting those who remain. Tell me, do you recall what happened on that fateful day? The events that came to pass beneath Yggdrasil's branches?
Yes, I got touched inappropriately and he sucked the life out of me.
I see. I recall nothing. All I know is that whomever or whatever had me in its grasp for all those years left me. And when at long last I returned to my senses, I was here. There is something else I must ask you. Tell me, do you know if my daughter is alive?
I don't remember who your daughter is, so... Is Jade your daughter?
Your Majesty, the hero has returned. He brings more
excuse me, I'm right here.
Come. You must meet he to whom we owe our survival, though you may not wish to at first.
I already know who it is. We had an establishing cutscene prior to this whole section of the game. But I will go and I will meet him anyways. Where is he? Is he at the front of the gate? Probably. Go to the north entrance of the last bastion. Okay, well, I was gonna go to the other entrance, so it's a good thing I read that. Hello, Mr. Hero Dude. Cole said he was going off. So waiting for the hero's homecoming. He wanted me to go with him, but I said I don't care about the hero. And why does he care so much about him anyway? What about me? Alright, hello. Yes, there he is. The goatee-having, purple-haired, wearing former antagonist of mine.
The luminary lives.
Welcome back, Hendrik. Well, what news?
The forces of darkness amass at the gates of Heliodor. They will strike, and soon. Sire, the people must be removed to safety.
Nah, I'll just go and kill them myself. I can do it.
Men! All the signs are that our enemy will strike tonight. To arms! They shall not find us unprepared.
As
Hendrik, that yellow does not work with the blue of your outfit.
As ever, but you must forgive him. He has fought harder than any of us. He has sacrificed more than anyone. Which is why his burden must be lightened. It is time that your differences were set aside, Luminary. Mankind needs you. Hendrik needs you. Will you stand beside him?
Ah, yeah, sure, whatever, dude.
Good. If we are able to withstand the assault tonight, we may yet survive. Join the troops outside the fortress when you are ready.
The only thing I care about is that an assault means enemies, and enemies means experience, and experience means money. The terrain around the last bastion makes it easy to defend. The people will be safe here as long as we can keep the monsters beyond the wall at bay. Come, the hero awaits. Ah, but I am forgetting myself. If you wish to pray or buy supplies before the battle, please do so now. This may be your last chance. Ah, I see. And yet still, we don't have enough money for the weapon that's here. I guess I could buy, like, the shield, but we're not going with the shield build right now. We're doing the greatsword against the regular enemies. I can see if I can sell some stuff. I think we have a boomerang that I'm not using because I don't use boomerangs. We will see. Let me in. Let's see. Yeah, need another 400-ish, 400, 3,500. And this is significantly more than that. Yeah, it's just a boomerang. All right, let's get rid of it. Bye-bye. And then I think everything else, for the most part, we want to hold on to. Yeah, we could get rid of the thief's turban. I don't think we need that. There we go. And then quickly take another look at the item bag. I know I already did, but I feel like there's more stuff that I can, like, sell. But all of this stuff is, like, obviously crafting materials. So unless there's another section of items where it just says, hey, this is worth a lot, then I don't think I have anything else. Yeah, this all seems like crafting materials. All right, well, before I buy that, I'm gonna take just one quick little look around because sometimes they have the book to be able to craft the items that you can get from these shops, at least some of them around. I want to make sure I don't accidentally waste money if that's lying around here. My wife used to say that the tougher someone seems, the more sadness they're hiding deep down. In that case, the hero must have seen some real tragedy, but he still manages to hide it and help other people. What a guy! Speaking of tragedies and being tough, I kind of want to play Xenoblade X again. I used to play it every single year, and my Wii U has been sitting on my desk untouched for like several months now, because I was going to stream Twilight Princess. But I really want to play it again. And the problem is that I know if I play it again, I'm going to 100% it again, and I don't know if I'm ready for that. But God, I want a Switch port of that game. It's never going to happen. But I want it, please. The game deserves it so much. It's like the last, it's like the last Wii U game that is not on the Switch. There's like Splatoon 1, but who cares because there's sequels. There's Smash Wii U, but who cares because there's sequels. And then like, that's it. Everything else is on Switch now. I just want it. I want a remake or a port or something. Where's my blade? Where did I put it? Is it in my equipment pouch? Did I not buy it? No, I definitely bought it. Oh, I already equipped it. Oh. Alright, well, let's sell the old one. Alright. There it is, a Razor Wing. Yeah, this one doesn't have a chance to paralyze, but that's okay. It's significantly stronger, so it's worth it, I'd say. Now we're good to go. It probably won't do much, but it will make us guaranteed to do at least 90 damage to the enemies that we can one-shot. So that's good.
Back before the fall, some lucky folks could flip between places using Zoom. But thanks to the Lord of Shadows, the magical pathways got all messed up, and now it doesn't work anymore. Which means if you want to start using it again, you'll have to revisit everywhere you want to zoom to first. A real pain, I know, but it's the only way.
Ah yes, of course, the halfway mark backtracking. It's in every good JRPG. Where is our new friend Hendrik? Where'd you wander off to? Here you are. Do I still have my horse? Well, never mind. The cutscene will not let me find out.
Hey, you must be our newest recruit. They say you made it all the way to the last bastion under your own steam. Well, I'm impressed, I've got to tell you.
You've met me before. I'm Jesus. I'm the Luminary.
You obviously handle yourself. That, or you were born lucky. Well, either way, I'm sure we can find a use for you. Follow me.
Am I really gonna be put to work doing chump duties?
Right. Here's your spot. Just face that way, and when the monsters come, stick the pointy end of your sword in them. Oh, don't look so worried.
I want to stick the pointy end of my sword in you. Stop hitting me. Why does everyone hate me? The guy who hurt all of you stole my sword first, alright? I was the first victim. Ugh. They got no respect around here.
Enemy forces! Here they come!
I can take on all these guys with my eyes closed.
Positions, men! Charge! Yeah!
Let me at him.
I like how the martial artist has no weapon, because he doesn't need one. Oh. I get to walk around in this area. Go, these boys are tough. Too tough for me.
I've never faced monsters this strong before. I've got a bit of advice for you. A lot of soldiers are too proud to run away from a fight, but when you've bitten off more than you can chew, it's better to be honest with yourself. So if you're getting the feeling that these monsters are too tough for you, chances are that you're just not ready for them yet. If I were you, I'd head back to the cave east of here and use the wimpy monsters there as punching bags. Then you can come back when you're toughened up a bit. Yeah, I think I'll be alright. I think I'm not gonna have any problems. But they don't notice my presence. Well, they're going to regret that. Bonk. Ooh, I don't one-shot them. Oh. I do two-shot them though. Okay. Bonk. Not the stream of poisonous gunk. This should be some good experience for me. What level are we? Level 35? What's our, real quick, what's our, Ooh, we got a lot of PP. Okay, let's use this since we're here. We can put a lot of stuff into great swords. An overhead swing with the sword that can inflict a good deal of damage. Yeah, I mean, we'll get it to unlock this new skill. Frost Fangs. Fires frosty projectiles at a group of enemies that freeze them on the spot. Ooh. That seems pretty good. And then increases strength. No, increases critical hit chance when attacking with great swords. And we are anything worth 10? Maybe? I mean, this is Dragon Slash, does heavy damage to dragons. Ooh, that can damage even metal-bodied foes. Oh, I don't have enough. I will get that eventually. Alright, let's continue on and get some level ups. They're too stunned to move. Bonk. Bonk. Decelerate. Ow. Wait, no, it's just us. Never mind. That actually doesn't matter. Who else wants some? Boink. A rock bomb shard. Ah, yes, a free boom. Though we know Kaboom, don't we? I'll wait until we have like a big group of a lot of enemies. Spells, we have... no, just Bang and Boom. No Kaboom yet. It's fine. You're barely even gonna get a chance to attack me. Never mind, I was wrong. Heal myself up real quick. Oh, Dragon Bones. Skelegon. Is that your name? Yes. Hey, there we go. Stop trying to poison me. Doodle-dee. Oh, one fun thing that happened recently is that on Zosi and I's a little Minecraft server that we have together, we finally went and fought the Ender Dragon, and it was it was really easy. I barely took any damage. You know, when you're a kid, the Ender Dragon seems like this really dangerous, like scary boss fight that, oh, I'm gonna die. It's so difficult. But after they like removed the dragon's ability to just bash you off of the end and make you fall to your death forever, the boss fights, it's really easy. It's just shoot the crystals and then hit him with the sword, and then you're good. But we did it, so we've technically beaten that that server. I mean, we're still gonna go with it. I don't think we're gonna make any new one anytime soon. But it was fun. It was good to explore around and find it and then fight him. Bonk. I don't think I've ever... Okay, no, that's not true, because we did it on the last server that we had. We fought the Ender Dragon. You've never beaten Minecraft in all the years you've owned it? It took me a while. The first time I beat Minecraft legitimately was when we beat it on stream. What was that?
early this year? It was either early this year or late last year. That was the first time I had beaten Minecraft proper. But other than like with a large group of people, this is the first time I like properly did the end dragon fight and like got to experience it kind of on my own. I mean, Zosi was there obviously, but 2 people doesn't make a huge difference compared to the 4 that we did it with last time. I've always been more prone to just wander the world and make bases. That is the best part of Minecraft. So that's understandable. The Ender Dragon at this point, it's just like a checklist item. It's not even a goal anymore. It's just, oh, this is a thing that I can do. So I'm gonna go and do it. This dude's got a big sword. It's like twice as long as mine. Twice as thick too, it seems. That's why we love No Man's Sky so much. It's a Minecraft in space. Yeah, I'm glad that they really like fixed up that game. I know some people still don't like it because it's got like no real direction, but that's kind of like the point of the game, right? But I'm glad that they really turned it around and made it a very enjoyable experience for those who like it. Oh, the poor little slimes. Is this a guy from the dungeon last time? You are a shield.
Brightest and best of the spectral sentinels, spake truly when spaketh thee, Hendrik.
Is spake a word?
Thou art without a shred of guile. Any other would have fled the field long ago.
There is a story. The first couple hours are a slogfest. I see, I see.
But I have no complaints. Our reward for tearing thee limb from limb shall be a handsome one indeed.
I'm going to kill you. Accursed Doulahan.
Fools, wherefore gapest ye like ninnies?
Don't say gape. Just don't say gape. Unless it's followed by ma, just don't say it. Looks like something from like the Addams Family. The headless Honcho and his henchmen draw near. Well, it's a good thing I have a funny little spell called a boom. Well, I was kind of hoping that at least one of them would die from that, but I guess not. Ow, he mauled me. Oh, thank you, Hendrik. Let's do that again. See if we can take out all of these chumps at once. Almost. Just the dragon left. I guess I'll take out the skeleton. There we go. Alright, Hendrik. Go for it. Ow. Ow! Stop! I cast Fireball. It's semi-effective. Well, let's see if a proper Fireball will do anything more. It's okay. It's all right. It's not any more than just like a regular attack, but yeah, it's fine. He doesn't seem to be all that strong, so I'm not too worried. Oh, thank you, Hendrik. How sweet of you. I'm not even gonna be the one who kills him, am I? It's gonna be all Hendrik. Block. Yep. Thank you, my friend. The Headless Honcho was defeated. 4,643 experience and more gold than I could have ever have dreamed to have.
Retreat! Move your bones!
I see they called him Jeremy. who was probably drawing a piece of concept art at the moment to record that voice line.
Commander, a message from His Majesty. He wishes to speak with you. Both of you.
Ow.
Right away.
Oh, I gotta take like a lighter to the inside of the shirt. There's like one little strand on like my shoulder area, and it keeps brushing up against me, and I can feel it, and it's hurting me, but I can't feel it with my finger to pull it out. It's very annoying. Ugh. You don't know why, but that scene reminded you of Evil Dead Army of Darkness retreat scene. I think I know what you're talking about. I think I do.
Sir Hendrik has gone back to the last bastion. You should go back too. The king wants to speak to you.
Don't worry, we'll take care of things here. Yeah, I'm not really worried about that. I'm worried about the shiny over here. Let me up. Speaking of shinies, I forgot that the next wave of Pokemon DLC, which is going to be disappointing, just throwing it out there, it's going to be not good, comes out in less than 2 weeks. It comes out not next Friday, but the Friday after. And unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to stream it because I'm not going to be here after that Friday. I'm going to be here the Friday it comes out. So I guess I might be able to stream it on that day, but that's going to be it. Retreat, retreat, let's get the hell out of here. Insert German squeal scream. I don't know if I know that here. Let's find it. We can watch it right now. I have that ability. Sorry, Dragon Quest. You're going on pause for a second. What is it? Evil Dead Retreat Scene. You're not gonna be able to hear it, but I will watch it. No, not the tree attack. A retreat scene. Oh, I spelled retreat wrong. Oh. It's EAT. Oh, there's no easily found scene. No! Oh, this is sad. I'll have to find it after stream. I'm gonna have to look for it. This is so sad. Okay, let's go talk to the king first then. Actually, let's save first, and then let's talk to the king. No, let's save first, and then check the item shop, and then talk to the king. Such a wonderful, lovely jingle. How much money we got? We got, quite a lot. It's enough to buy the sword that we already bought. Oh, hello, Mom. That's my boy. I knew you wouldn't let a bunch of silly monsters beat you. I know the king will want to hear how you got on. You mustn't keep him waiting. Head to his tent and be on your best behavior. I know that there was a shield here, which is probably better than the shield I have now, but let's equip it anyways. There we go. I have nary but a shield equipped. It is actually not that much better. And this also isn't super good either. Like, it's fine, but I'm almost wondering if I should just hold on to my money for now. It's not as much of an upgrade as I would have hoped it would be. That's fine. Royal tent is behind us, of course. No, it wasn't behind us. I've been tricked twice now. I say tricked as if that means it's trying to deceive me. It's literally, I just read the map wrong. There we go. Hello. Your Majesty, not my Majesty.
It seems we owe you both a debt of gratitude. You have proven your strength and your ability to work together. It is time. Time to bring light back to this benighted land. The fiend that usurped my throne must be ousted. Heliodor Castle must be reclaimed. And you, my loyal servants, must lead the charge.
I'm fine with going back to Heliodor. I like that area.
But
When it was populated.
I do not give these orders lightly, Hendrik. My spies have found a means by which we might gain an advantage.
He does look like, he looks like Android 20, yeah, 20. Dr. Giraud.
Stands. You will use these sewers to infiltrate the castle from beneath.
I was just thinking, if his skin was like a little more gray and gangrenous, then he would just be Dr. Giraud in a funny hat. And he already wears one.
Will unlock the gate.
Yay, I'm gonna get to go explore the gross-ass sewer again.
Who will
Yahoo!
command our forces in my absence? If the enemy renews the attack, we will be slaughtered.
We will not. We will be prepared. Prepared to draw them out, leaving the castle unguarded. The usurper must be overthrown while we have the chance. We strike now, or we never see the light of day again.
But who is the usurper?
Please, Your Majesty, we cannot allow yet more lives to be lost.
Precisely. Which is why you must quell the darkness at its source.
He doesn't want just the two of us to go and fight Mordegon, right? Because that's not happening.
Or we consign ourselves to despair. It is as simple as that. Or do you question the wisdom of your king? My subjects have shown me the depth of their courage. I trust in their ability to endure this one last assault. And I order you to do likewise.
What was that sound effect?
Do not let us down.
Man, why does everyone in this world have a bigger sword than me? After an all too brief rest, the time comes for Elise to set out for Heliodor. My question is, what can Hendrik do? And is it different from what I can do? Because if we both do the same thing, that's a bit unfortunate. We aren't allowed to bid you farewell, but we can see you on your way with a little music. Stop and listen for a while before you go. Sun, 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 sun. Fine, 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 fine. Too soon?
Go get him, killer! Once you're back from your top secret mission, we'll have penned a toe-tapping tune about your exploits. Just you wait and see. Whoops. Sorry, we're not even supposed to mention it, are we? Good luck with whatever it is you're doing.
Now, come on, you don't gotta be so secretive about it. I'm consigning myself to death, I'm aware. I know, that's why we're gonna get our friends back. But they don't know that. They don't know about the power of friendship. They're just musicians. Alright, pass by the sexy lady, and... who am I talking to? Am I saying bye-bye to my mom, or am I talking to the king again? Looks like we're talking to the king again. Hello?
The city sewers can be entered from a point west of here, on the other side of the forest. You can use them to infiltrate the castle from beneath. The key I gave you will unlock the gate. I've forbidden our people from gathering to bid you farewell. The monsters may have spies, and we cannot let them get wind of our plot. Remember, you are our last hope. Do not let us down.
It's time to reassure our friends with the power of friendship and this gun that I found. Our gun is Veronica. We have to re-find her again. But yes, I guess that makes more sense. We don't want to know that. Don't want the monsters to know that their only savior is leaving them undefended. Yes, yes. Isn't my house over here? Let me go check out my house before we leave. I didn't even think to look. Also, where's Gemma? I feel like she'll probably want to say farewell. Ruins of home. Oh, this was my home. Oh, I can Oh, no! I can lie down in my broken room on my broken, dusty-ass bed. Oh, this is so sad. Alright, let's go consign ourselves to death then. For real this time. Hold on, I'm stuck. I got lost. I got stuck. Ah, here we go. Man walks into a room through a door, panics because he doesn't know how to leave. Alright, where are you, buddy? Where'd you run off to, Hendrik? Your name starts with an H. Hey, well, you're not in my party yet. Perhaps you will be soon. Horse Tailor? No. No! My horse is very likely dead. This is so sad. Alright, let me quickly check to make sure. I know I bought a weapon, but I didn't check to see if we can craft better ones. Triple whammy. Wow. No, okay. I mean, that is one of the weapons we could have bought, but it's just a regular sword, not a great sword. Bonk. 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 There we go.
Wait, love.
Hello.
Mr. Hendrik, sir. I couldn't have a quick word with my boy, could I? I won't be long, I promise.
As long as it is quick.
Mom, you're embarrassing me in front of the cool night guy. Come on.
So you're heading off again, are you? Well, just you be sure to listen to Sir Hendrik and do as you're told. And don't you dare go giving up, ever.
Mom, why don't I have to listen to him? Just because he's like cooler than me and older than me and stronger than me.
Just look at me, eh? Something's wrong with my eyes now, too. Must be all this squinting in the dark. Well, only one remedy for that. You'll just have to bring back the light. Promise?
Time is short. We must be on our way.
Okay.
You'll look after my boy, won't you, Sir Hendrik?
Obsidian, see the lady back to safety.
Oh, I want the cool obsidian horse. Well, it's time to make the journey to Heliodor once again. The first thing we did in the game is now the current thing we're doing in the game.
Do not worry about your mother. The king has vowed to protect her and the people of the encampment, and he is a man of his word. We need to enter the castle and find the source of the darkness. There is a church on the hill beneath Heliodor. We will base ourselves there while we search for the entrance to the sewers.
Joke's on you, you sacrificed yourself to bring it back? I don't know. I have absolutely no idea. There is an adventure log lying open on the table. Checking adventure. Oh, you just teleported me to the church. Oh, okay. When you said that there was a church at the base of the castle, I thought we would have to, like, walk to the base of the castle and go to the church. But no, here we are. Bonk.
Hello? Hi there, I'm a traveling salesman in sore need of some passing trade.
Yes. I don't even think I have, like, used most of the stuff that I've bought from, these salesmen. I mean, I got, like, at least 9 strong medicines, and I only have my inventory. I don't have just, like, a bag I can put stuff. Yes, I am. I'm finally, for once, rich, because I'm not spending my money on the armor that's only a slight upgrade. Which way is Heliodor? It's down. Do we want to go and take a look over here? I mean, there's some interesting creatures, but I think they're down here, too. We'll just go this way. Yoink. There's another headless honcho guy. Vicious Fright Bulb and Dullahan. Ah, this is the thing you were talking about. Boink. Okay, one shot. Nice, nice.
Shall pass.
Lamau. Joke's on you. For now, he's immortal. Oh, joke's on me. He blocked my attack. Yeah, just go for Hendrik. Bonk. Ow. How much experience are we looking at here? 690. That's decent. That's not bad, that's for sure. I don't know if it's quite enough to justify fighting all of the ones that we see, but I suppose we'll just take it as we go. Fight some of them, ignore some of the other ones. Flame Juggler. You're gonna lurk. Alright. Well, I hope you enjoy Baldur's Gate 3. Oh, you're just called the Flamethrower. Oh, 'cause you throw flames. Ow. And then vicious leafy lampling. Bonk. Bonk. Hey, I missed. Why is Hendrik better than me now? That's not fair.
Luminary.
Thank you, thank you.
Not bad.
Can you die, please? But yeah, with the Pokemon DLC, like, I've seen nothing but good things, but I'm not gonna let that sway me. Because it's Scarlet and Violet, and those games are fundamentally not amazing. So the DLC at best can be okay, and at worst is going to be bland and boring and awful. Like, there's some interesting things, like, there's, the battles are, like, actually difficult, and it's post-game content. It's not like the last DLC where you can just do it whenever you want. This is actually, like, designed to be played after you've done everything else in the game. So, like, that's promising, but also, I know it's gonna be incredibly forgettable, and they're not going to do, like, anything interesting or unique with this story or gameplay. I know it's all like double battles, like the Ylissium games, which again is cool, but I just can't bring myself to be optimistic or excited for it. I'm just kind of waiting, I guess, is the best word. Like, I'm not even waiting with bated breath. I'm literally just, it will come out and then I will play it, and then that's probably going to be the end of my interaction with Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Maybe forever, honestly. Much like how I have no desire to replay Sword and Shield, I don't think I'm really going to have a desire to replay these ones either. I'm definitely happy to be wrong, though. If it is really good, then great. I just don't think it's going to be. Big crit. A doodly. No other interesting lads around here? Doesn't look like it. We got rocks, we got fire guys, we got the headless guys. Not really anything that I'm raring to fight. Oh, I think I remember jumping off of here. There was a cutscene for it and everything. Unless it was from higher up. I think it may have been from higher up. It would have been the top of this little mountain thing here. Oh, this rock is very much on fire. That's probably not good.
So, the assault begins. Move. This is no time for idling.
Alright, up we go. This looks like the cliff we jumped off of. Now that I'm having the chance to look down, I think we should have died. I think Eric and I should be a pancake on the surface of that water. But that's okay. Friendship with Eric literally ended because he lost all of his memories. Now Hedrick is my... Where'd he go? I was gonna say now Hedrick is my best friend, but he's nowhere to be seen. Oh. Well, never mind then. I'm fine on my own anyways. Oh, there was a dragon here last time that we had to run away from. I wonder if he's going to show up again. I wonder if I'm going to have to kill that dragon. I feel like the answer is probably. I would like to fight him, and it doesn't seem like we can really go anywhere. Yeah, that ladder is definitely out of reach. Okay. Bonk. Black dragon. Let's see. Let's try a snooze right away. There we go. It's a shame we don't have Eric with us. He'd be able to make the most out of this snooze time. And abilities, we're gonna go right away with the cutting edge, yes, and then after that we can do frost fangs to freeze him. Oh my god! How much damage do you do? Not that much, honestly. About as much as the other large enemies I would be expecting from here. Oh, it's not a guaranteed freeze. Oh, a kabuff plus a cutting edge? Are you kidding me? There we go. And he's only really attacking Hedrick, who is immortal and invincible, so I think I'm fine. I think I'm gonna be alright. Ow. Alright, let's see if this will finish it off. Yes, sir. And I think we were running away from him at the start of the game. Awarded for defeating the black dragon that lurks beneath the sewers of Heliodor Castle. It doesn't seem like that was necessarily the solution, though, because the ladder is still on the ground and still out of reach. So there's gonna have to be some other way that we go around. Well, I'm here. What about you? Got anything new or interesting? Sure doesn't seem like it. What's your name? Vicious Draki. Oh, okay. You're just a Draki, but like mean and evil and stuff. Okay, they're very fast. Can I have a turn again, please? There we are. Definitely not worth it. 500 experience might be okay, but for the amount of time it takes to beat those guys, nah, we're alright. And let's go to the sewers proper. Evil night dudes. You're not a metal slime, right? You're just like a regular, gross slime. Vicious bubble. I see. Oh, Vicious Bubble Slime. Sorry, I didn't use your full legal name. Armor, that's fine. None of us are wearing very large armor. I know it looks like I am, but I assure you I'm not. What's behind door number 1? Super key opens the door. Some pots, always wonderful. Seed of strength, cool. And rats. Yeah, step on them. Step on the rats. Gently, though. No, not the vicious draggy. It's fine. Literally didn't even last a turn. Fuck. I wonder what the boss of this area is going to be, because it's probably not going to be like the big bad already. Some kind of a usurper. So someone who took over the castle and is running the kingdom as if he's the king. I wonder who it could be. If it's a familiar face, could be Jasper, which I think would be interesting. Finally give him a piece of our mind and sword and any other weapons I can find. Aw, just one of you, huh? Didn't bring any kind of friends? Oh, well that sucks. Oh, I spoke too soon. Oh, a sprite bulb. You're not even like super evil or anything. You're just a regular sprite bulb.
Not bad.
Thank you. Thank you for the health. You are going to die now, though, unfortunately. That seems like the way I have to go, so let's go this way first. Ow. Why do you guys have to be here? Seems like I'm kind of good to just unleash my abilities here because Hendrik likes to restore my MP for me. Bonk. Any more goodies for me? Yes. What is it? What are you? A mini medal. Wonderful. I think we could go and get a new reward there if we went back to the L'Académie de Notre Dame or whatever. Bonk, bonk. Perfect panacea. The side of this area also seems like it could be the way that I need to go, but I don't think that's the case. No, no. Okay, good. You didn't flee. You're still here. If only I had the regular sword, I could do metal slash. Hendrik, that's not the one you should be going for. Come on. Help me fight the metal slime before he runs away.
Luminary.
No.
Luminary.
Wow, these guys have a lot of weird, wacky magic sword tricks. It's a shame they die anyways. No, no, no! I just want this. Leave me alone. No. Well, it's a metal slime again. Okay. I don't think I can switch my items on the fly, can I? Cobblestone greatsword. Yeah, I don't think I can do that. Oh well. Does a zap do anything to you? Where is Zap? What? Did I lose Zap? Where did Zap go? Huh? Well, that's not good. Huh. Weird. Did I only know Zap because of the sword that I had equipped? Or is there something else going on? Oh, no. That slime is going to run away. Oh no, he's still here. He's still here. Okay.
Luminary.
It's a shame that this is all he can do, though, is just bonk him. Bonk him over the head with the sword. Ow. Can't even do that properly. No! Okay, I'm curious as to why I'm no longer able to use Zap. No, it doesn't look like it's an accessory. I'm still wearing the same armor, and the weapon, I've changed it before and didn't lose Zap, so I don't know. Maybe I just can't use it here for whatever reason. Weird. There's another chest here, though. Saints' Urns. And now let's go to the path that we actually have to take. Nah. Not the Draki. I don't want to fight them. There's so many of them. Okay, good. We get to move first.
Victory is ours.
And last ones. Ow. These guys do a lot of damage. Unexpectedly a lot of damage. Hey, yoink. File of Sage's Elixir. Let's grab a swig of water first. Just more of you guys, huh? Anything worth my time in here? Well, this is just a dead end, so we can go and get whatever's in here. Lots of stuff. One of these is going to be a mimic for sure. 5,000 gold coins, nice. And there we go, candle box. Figured. I think I could just use fire magic on you. It seems to do about as much as a sword does. So maybe you're not weak to fire specifically. I got a nut. Piece of iron headgear. Is that better than what I have now? A little bit defense-wise, but not MP or charm-wise. So I think I'm just gonna hold off on it. Got more rooms of potentially treasure origin over here. Pots we can break. Treasure all of their own with horse shit in it. Nice, nice. There we go. Nice little save in here. And is there another... Yeah, dungeons lower level or Heliodor Castle bottom floor. I know that we need to go to Heliodor Castle bottom floor, but I'm curious to see if the dungeons have changed at all since last we've been here. Because we didn't really get a chance to explore. Yeah, exactly. We were only really here during a cutscene. Urn of Saint's Ashes. Grubby bandages, great. Wonderful. More used band-aids. Oh, whoa! Great time for a crit there.
All is well that ends well.
So serious all the time, bro. Relax. Chill out. You'll be okay. Cowpat. There's a lot of poo in this dungeon, interestingly enough. It must really stink down here. Unless it's supposed to imply that the people were using those jars for their waste, and it's not actually horse and cow manure, but human. So hold on there. That I believe will lead us back down to the sewers. Don't need to go there. There's Eric's. What was that? My cell. One of these was mine. One of these was Eric's. I don't remember which one was which. But this was not for nothing. At least we got a couple of things from it. Now we're free to go to Heliodor Castle, first floor.
A word, if you please.
Oh, no, sorry, Hendrik, I didn't... The darkness which blotted out the sun appears to emanate from the castle. I sense that the foul beast responsible for it is close at hand. We must enter the castle without delay. Yeah, don't worry, Hendrik. Something tells me we're going to be entering the castle soon. Hocus poker. Not the critical boom spell. That could be really bad. We're fine, we're fine. There we go. I got crits too, buddy. Listen here, pal. Hey, there we go. There's the level up. I was waiting for it.
Victory will be ours.
Let's see, we got plenty of MP. Let's do another cutting edge. And dead. Immediately dead. Okay.
Our triumph was never in doubt.
Heliodor Castle. Ooh, it's a little more, vaguely sinister looking than it was before. It's all disheveled and a little bit red. Platinum sword. Whoa. That's pretty good. That's better than all of the other swords that we have so far. When we inevitably fight the boss, I'll have to remember to switch over to the platinum sword. I always forget to go and switch from the great sword to the regular sword because the great sword does so much damage. But I understand that the default one-handed sword is very good because you'll just block like half of the attacks that are thrown at you. I understand that. But it's so hard for me to remember to switch because the great sword is so just amazing. It's like asking me to put a boomerang on Eric. Like, I know it's good, but the two knives are so much better. It's an old and rather battered dresser. There's nothing particularly interesting about it. Why can I select it then? I mean, it's probably going to be a secret entrance at some point, but it's not right now, and that's what matters. Is that 2 pickles on a plate and nothing else? I guess they're more like zucchinis, but still. Not quite a meal. Wow. For this being a long corridor, I'm surprised that there's no chest at the end of it. Skeleton Warrior is too stunned to move. Well, you're not going to be able to, so goodbye. Yeah, weird. Nothing. Also, this music right here, for some reason, reminds me of Lego Star Wars 1. Like the Cloud City, or not the Cloud City, the Naboo levels, the like Castle Naboo. Just this whole thing reminds me of it.
Even the great stairway lies in ruins. The usurper will be in the throne room, if he is anywhere. He must be found and punished, which means we must seek another way up.
Another way up other than the stairs? Oh, no. Also, yeah, I was about to say, wasn't there a very sad woman at the top of, the hall there? You're not Dora. You're an imposter of some kind. You're wearing a red dress. Oh, you're an Iron Maiden? Oh, that's silly and goofy. It's like the torture device. Or the band. Real question is, how much health do you have? Not a lot. Okay. Well, all of these enemies go down in 2 hits, so that's pretty fun. Ah! Not the bad touch. Get away. What's this root room? I know we can touch these to do wacky things. Are you gonna show me a version of this place before it was destroyed so I can walk up those stairs?
Come, Jasper, do your worst.
If you insist. Curse you, Hendrik. Brute strength wins the day again.
They are so small and puntable.
It is good to see 2 young men with such spirit.
Huh?
Is that baby Jade?
But I order you to cease your horseplay.
Yes, it is.
And greet our latest arrival. I present Princess Jade.
She looks exactly the same as I did when I was a baby in this game.
When you grow older, you will be the guardians of this great kingdom. I am counting on you. And now, so is she.
With my might and your wisdom, we will surely be the greatest knights this kingdom has ever seen. Long may we protect the princess and all her people.
He doesn't seem too happy about this all.
Are you listening to me? What is this?
Why, the shield of Heliodor, of course. Symbol of the kingdom's greatest knights. His Majesty keeps it in his private chambers.
If we are destined to become such men one day, one of us will surely wear it. I would very much like to see it. Wouldn't you?
Why don't you both wear it?
How do you propose to do that? One cannot simply stroll into the king's chambers uninvited.
Oh, I have my ways. I just so happened to spy a certain someone treating himself to a midnight feast in the kitchens.
Huh?
None other than His Royal Majesty. He slithered out of a secret
Of
passage
course,
behind
the secret cupboard that I already discovered.
That passage must lead to his chambers.
You devil! You've solved the mystery of his bulging belly. The queen will make you an earl for such a service to the kingdom.
We meet in the kitchen at midnight. Agreed?
Agreed.
So why do those two just get to chill out and live in the castle? I guess they're just really cool. Or their parents are knights or something. That's probably more likely.
The passage to the king's chambers. But what was that? A vision? A dream?
A little bit of both.
So this is your power, luminary? You are able to draw on the memories amassed within the world tree to pry into others' pasts. Very impressive.
You don't seem actually impressed. Your words ring hollow.
The kitchen is on the north side of the castle, beyond the banqueting hall. Come.
Also, really, man, you should have picked any other color but yellow. It really does not complement the blue outfit that you got going on here. What do I know? I'm no fashion expert. Alright, well, seems we're heading back to the kitchen again. We can ignore the Iron Maidens. As a general rule of thumb, any enemy that I can, like, a 1 or 2 shot, it's not really worth fighting. Even though the experience and the money is nice. I don't wanna bog down all the gameplay by just fighting enemies over and over and over again. There we go. And the non-mysterious, totally normal, nothing suspicious about its shelf, right here. This dresser wobbles slightly when you touch it. Try moving it? Yes. Oh, but actually, before I watched that cutscene, there was nothing weird about it. And it was empty.
I did not make it here that night, you know. I was caught trying to slip out of my chambers. The king made me polish all the armor in the castle. Jasper was disgusted with me. We had a furious argument. We had so many in those days.
Sounds like you guys had a toxic friendship.
But there was more happiness than
strife.
Well,
never mind.
Life was simple. We had a purpose. We would have stood together in defense of Heliodor no matter what. I have treated you poorly. Forgive me.
It's alright.
My loyalties have been tested, but not by you. Whatever lies ahead, we must face it together. Will you stand beside me?
Sure, dude. You look like an old, grizzled Trunks, and I look like a less grizzled Android 17. It's a match made in heaven. I am, however, going to equip that sword that I got. Here we go. Perhaps buying that shield would have been good, but it's only like a 3% defense, or not even a 3%, just like a 3 defense increase. It's like 164 to 167. So it's not super great. Leather cape, though, sounds like it might be. Except I'm not allowed to wear it. It's for somebody else. Of course. Well, there's the throne room, but there's more stuff around before I rush off towards it. Like this chest. Give me whatever's inside. A recipe book entitled Little Lifesavers. Care rings, rings of riddance, and rings of immunity, rings of truth, full moon rings, rousing. Okay, I can make all of the rings. Got it. Marquise's mittens. Am I allowed to wear those? No, those seem like a female-only armor piece. Even though there's nothing wrong with a man wearing a pair of lace gloves. I myself have never done it, so I don't know if it's like a good sensation or a bad sensation, but there's nothing wrong with it. Wayfarer's clothes. Getting a lot of equipment here that I sure cannot wear, or is not as good as the stuff that I currently have. Hello, little tuckle friend. Gold bar, nice. I know that I can sell those. Is that all of the items? Yes. All right. Let's go and head to the direction we actually have to go to. Oh, I show you. A wave of sleepiness has suddenly come across me. I've been kind of struggling to keep my eyes open, but that's okay. I still want to go for like another half hour. I haven't streamed all week, and I want to play Dragon Quest. Bonk. Well, I do significantly less damage now. And I'm not even blocking the attacks. I think I'm just gonna have the greatsword. Until I get a sword that does more damage than my greatsword, there doesn't seem to be much of a reason to ever switch. Especially when my greatswords, like, also seem to be able to block stuff. It does increase my defense quite a bit, but that's only because I have the shield equipped. Yeah, I don't know. It's just, it seems like it's better in every way. Especially the abilities are really good too. Having Hella Chopper. Yeah, and 88 damage. The best defense is a good offense, right? I know that people say the inverse of that too. Like, oh, the best offense is a good defense. That's not true. A good defense is not a good offense. I'm just throwing it out there. Like, having a good defense is great, and it can mess up your opponents by them not expecting that you're so well fortified. But that's not an offensive. That's literally not. With a good offense being the best defense, that's true, because literally if you can kill them before they can hurt you, that is defense. And in terms of video games, not real life. This is not advice for real life. But it doesn't quite work the other way. If you're just really good at defending, you're not really attacking anyone. You're still just defending. Hey, that's fine. You can attack Hendrik all you want, especially when he's currently in the state that he's in. Once he joins the party, I will be less okay with you attacking him. But while he can't die, it's fine. This hallway is very suspicious. There's a door. Does the door do anything? Let's go and look. A Drizalian Sovereign, that's nice. That's more selling materials. Wow. Okay. What is the point of this room? Was it just for that? Because I'll take it, but this is a very large area to just have one singular coin on the ground. That's like building an entire mall just for someone to pick up a quarter. That's alright. Throne room's right here anyways. Hopefully we get a quick save. Don't know if that's gonna happen, but we're pretty far away from the last save station, so we're gonna have to just hope that I don't die. Is it Jasper? Are you here? Are you causing the darkness? Yes, you are. And now you're purple.
You have done well to make it here, old friend. And with the Darkspawn in tow, no less. Oh, bravo.
Jasper. Yeah. Yeah.
Temper? Brute force may have won the day once upon a time, but things are very different now.
Be careful, Hendrik. You teleported behind you. It's gonna be personal.
Why? Why did you give yourself to the darkness? What of our pact? We swore fealty to Heliodor. We promised to protect the kingdom together.
Why? You, of all people, ask me why?
All right, it's not that funny.
Does something amuse you, traitor?
It is I who must ask you why, surely.
Be careful, Hendrik.
Why is it that you always thought yourself so much better than me?
You didn't. You're projecting, you fool.
Why was it always you who was given the golden opportunities? Why was it always you who got just what you wanted? Why? Tell me why!
I mean, I understand his motivations, but, Herm. Well, okay, well, no, that's just Hendrik being an asshole.
Well, no more. I will be second best no longer.
I mean, you're right. You'll be dead, but...
Now. Love.
Okay, alright. Here comes the villain spiel.
These count for naught. All that matters is power. And the only power that matters is that of the darkness.
Wah, the king didn't give me attention. Wah.
There is one who sees the worth in me, who deserves my fealty, who gives me the power I crave, and all who stand in his way must be destroyed.
Hendrik. No, future Trunks.
I lost my hometown, my family, and my friends, all to the dark power that you serve. I lost my faith and my purpose. Though some called me hero, I believed I was a fraud, and that I was powerless to protect them. But I can protect them. I must. And there is one I must protect above all others. It is the Luminary's duty to deliver the world from evil. And it is my duty to protect him.
Oh, no, shucks you. No.
Jasper, you are a traitor to your kingdom, a servant of evil, and a threat to the servant of light. I sentence you to death.
Really, old friend? Forgive me if I do not begin quaking just yet.
Oh, you'll be quaking in those jester boots of yours.
Now let us end this farce.
Oh, you're not wearing any boots. Never mind. Oh, you Sephiroth yourself. Oh, you fool.
No longer, Hendrik. This time it is I who have been chosen, and you who will fade into obscurity.
You never want to go full Sephiroth. Well, let's get this fight on, shall we?
Jasper.
You are not Jasper.
Well met, worms.
But you do the same voice actor, which is a bit confusing.
And proud bearer of the title of Spectral Sentinel. You would return the world to brightness? Fools! Wretches! The time of light is no more. The age of darkness looms.
But why am I fighting you and not Jasper?
Lord of Shadows wills it. As long as I yet live, the dawn shall not return to this place.
Oh, well, I guess you are the usurper. Let's get you out of here and get some sun in this place, huh?
Now, step forward, friends.
Wait a minute, that's one of the orbs that we need. I guess we're going back to Yggdrasil after all of this. At least whatever's left of it. Period, the draws near. Alright. I am your shield, Elise. Do not hold back. Okay. If only I had, whack. Or thwack. I would take either one of them. Let's put you to sleep first if we can. No, you're not allowed to be asleep. Okay. Chance of parrying increases. Ow, actually that's not a lot of damage. That's kind of fine. Nice, big crit, nice. I got bonked. Parry this loser. That's what I thought. I will do the same though and adapt to the parrying stance because I think that would be good for me. I'm just gonna have to hope that Hendrik heals me. Actually, I'm gonna heal myself. There we go. I'll let Hendrik attack for once. Oh, I can hide the UI. Well. Oh, not a doppelganger of himself. Parry it. No! Oh, I'm not parrying anything. There we go. That's okay. Missed me. That's good. I'm glad that did not hit me. Let's try a Frost Fang. So you're gonna be frozen. No, but that's a very good amount of damage, honestly. Oh, he's pepped. It's a good thing Hendrik's still immortal. 10 versus 8, so it is a little more expensive to do this, but it can freeze them, which I feel like is very good. I don't know if he's like immune to freezing though or not. A lot of the bosses seem to be immune to some certain status effects. Okay, well he's gonna be parrying, so I'm gonna go after his shadow for a little bit. Yeah. Oh, now they're both pepped up. No! Hell shock. Oh god. I am barely alive. Ooh. Okay, alright. Let's heal ourselves again, please. Alright, good. Uh-oh. His attack is significantly increased. I'm dead. Wow. I lost the boss fight. Goddamn. What's the latest? Heliodor Dungeon's upper level, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the autosave, because the latest save is gonna be the last place I like talk to a statue at. So we'll do autosave. You experience, yeah, that's fine, that's fine. And where is it putting us? Here, okay. Yeah, that's fine, that's fine. I guess we're gonna try the same boss fight, but with this now. Oh, did we not get to keep all of the stuff that we picked up? Oh, that's a shame. Oh, man. Oh. That's fine. We'll speed run and get all the items. I know that I can ignore all of the monsters. I think what I had to do is, I gotta get rid of that shadow right away. Like, ASAP, pretty much. I still don't want to use, I still want to use this. I would have been fine if he didn't boost, the attack of the guy. I would have been alright. There we go, gold bar. Speed run to get these things again. I'm gonna have to get these every time unless I save. There's a book, I'm going to ignore it. Okay, first close, that's right. Stuff that I can sell later, I suppose. And then, real quick, I just want to check to make sure there was no save thing up here. Yeah, no, there was no way to save. All right, let's lure you away from the door, and ignore you and go through it. There we go. All right. All in on fighting the shadow as soon as it appears. Immediately going for a cutting edge. Just want to do as much damage to him as fast as I can. I'm probably gonna just try to use that move every turn, pretty much. Like, he might parry it sometimes, but if I could, like, crit with this and the while I'm buffed, that would be a lot of damage. There we go. Gonna hope that all of his RNG parrying is gonna be used on Hendrik instead of me. It is all fools. Okay, it's fine. We can go a little bit longer before we have to heal. Don't parry. Good. All right, here we go. Now we go after this guy right away. There we go. You, all on you. You take significantly more damage than the other one. The real one. Hendrik's doing good. Yeah, as long as they don't get pepped, yeah, we're fine. There we go. Hendrik, you are being very consistent with his damage. I'm very happy for that. Sure would be nice if I could get pepped, though. You gonna heal me, Hendrik? I think you would, but let's heal myself so I get healed more. There we are. Wow, he is not going for me this time around, which is fine by me. He's already at yellow health now. Oh, he finally parried that now. Yikes. I think he's going to get pepped soon, though, which would be unfortunate, but that's okay because he doesn't have a partner to do the pep attack with. And if he does get pepped and then summon a partner, we'll just take out the partner right away. We can do that in 2 turns. Gonna go for one more of these. I'm gonna really hope that Hendrik heals me here. Well, he did, just not by health. Oh yeah, there we go. He's popped up. Yeah. Now we take care of this guy immediately. Uh-oh. Do not kill, please. All right, that's fine, that's fine. No, god damn it. Oh, this is the same problem that we had last time. Really? Really? No. This is the most game overs I've ever had in this game. Just go back to the last autosave. The only thing that I need to collect from this whole upper area is the leather cape over here and these. We're gonna do it differently now. Whenever I'm less than half health, I'm healing myself, no matter what. Even if like, oh, Hendrik might heal me. No, if I am anywhere near half health, I'm doing it. Okay. Hopefully third time is the charm and also the last time. We were doing good. We were doing good just unloading all of the special attacks on him. It was doing real good. He got the yellow health. Maybe I should try Frostfang. It does about the same amount of damage. It's slightly more MP, but it might freeze him. And I don't know if he can parry that because it's like kind of a spell. Fine, just keep doing it. I feel like that's supposed to be like 2 different voice lines, but it's getting cut off. And he just says, "It is all fools." Yeah, the only debuff moves we have are Snooze and Kasnooze, which I could try. Fuck it, let's try another Snooze, see what happens. Yeah, okay, figured that was gonna be it. I know I said that I had to heal up. This is the exception. Is if he has a shadow up, I gotta kill the shadow. There we are. Now I can go back to healing myself. Yeah, that's real close to death again. Oh boy, this guy does a lot of damage to me. This is what happens when I can only control one character. There you go. It'd be real nice if he got frozen, but I don't think he's going to. I think he might be immune to that. It's fine, healing myself again. Not risking it. Let's just quickly check to see how much Cutting Edge does compared to the other one. Does it do more? It does less, so we are better off using the one that might be able to freeze. It's just a win-win either way. More damage and potential for status ailment. Ah, now I'm pepped up. There we go. And I'll stay pepped up until he parries me, I think. He's at orange health. That's pretty good. Actually, I think the other move does do more damage. The ice one did 130 and the other one did 170 something. Okay, let us very... Okay, thank you, Hendrik. That is a lifesaver. That is a lifesaver that he's taking all of it. Good. Ah, oh, there we are. I mean, I would have lived, but that still would have been scary. Okay, Cutting Edge. Taking out the shadow right away. Not risking it. Nice. Come on, almost there, almost there. Getting real close to a heal. No, if this attacks me, then yeah, it's time for a heal. Go for it, Hendrik. Attack him. Get him to red health. Get him to red... Oh. Actually, thank you. I needed that. As long as he doesn't parry me, I should be getting real close now. Ah, Kabuff. Oh, Pepped and Kabuff and a potential for a critting. Man, I could finish him off with like a 500 damage attack here, if I crit. Oh, Power Pep is gone. Sad. That's alright. I see it. I see that your health is orange now. Oh, there we go. Third time was the charm. Man, I should have been able to do that first try. If I just focused on his shadow, I would have been fine. Oh my god, 8,000 gold. I'm finally not poor anymore. It's so wonderful.
No, my darling darkness. Do not leave me. Do not let the light prevail.
I got the grape flavored orb back. And is it... Oh my gosh, it can finally be daytime again. It's just normal night instead of evil night now. Oh. Oh, is your duty to the king over now, so you don't care about me?
Obsidian. Thank the heavens I have one truly faithful friend.
That's a really big horse. That's like a giant
Darkness
horse.
may have dissipated, but we cannot know what toll the battle took. We must return to the last bastion and see what, if anything, remains.
Oh, watch us get there and they're all absolutely fine. They're like, yeah, it was like a couple birds that came, but everything was okay. Oh, my horse is back. Wait, my horse is also giant. Oh no, I guess it must have been the camera angle because Obsidian's not that big. Like, it's a big horse, don't get me wrong, but it's not quite as massive as I thought it was. Oh, I couldn't one-shot you. Oh no, not a vicious shadow minister. Why couldn't I run you over with the horse? I one-shot you anyways. Alright, where is all the way at the bottom. Alright, well, let's get back there then. I'm in no rush to end this stream. Let me just quickly check something before we continue on. It'll just be 1 second. Okay. Whoa, I saw those bats phase in. This place used to be so nice and green, and now the water's purple and the ground is charred. At least the overworld music is different. It only took until half of the game for us to hear another song. Can I hit you with this? Yeah, there we go. No, I thought you were a friendly fellow, but you're just a bird with a skull. What about you? Can I bonk you? No, I don't think I can bonk you. That's fine. We can fight some enemies. I mean, we might be close to a level up after fighting the boss anyways. Bonk. I think it's safe to say that they were in fact defeated there. Oh, I forgot that you guys give literally 600 experience, which is like nothing. Oh, I can't take my horse any farther. This is... Yes, okay. I was worried I was going to the Mangle Grove for a second. Oh, potential corpses. We're home. Wow, there was just a stutter, and I know it wasn't my computer. There was just like an in-game frame rate stutter. Weird. Ooh, I don't see anybody around. Herm. Hello? Are you guys still alive? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There sure is a lot of no one. Maybe they're at the tour. They did say that they were going to treat all of the citizens backwards, didn't they? If they were going to be anywhere, I would assume it would be there. It did have some significance at the start of the game.
Someone! Anyone! Your Majesty? Please. Somebody! Wait. That noise.
Oh, oh. The sun is shining once more. Oh, come, raise your voices in song. We thought days... Okay. Why is there no lyrics? They've sung every other song in this game. Why isn't this one being sung? Sing about war now. Sing till you can sing no more.
You did it, Hendrik. You saved us all.
Out of my way! Let me through!
Mom, you're gonna embarrass me in front of the king! Come on!
Let me look at you in the daylight at last. Oh, yes! My handsome little soldier. My hero. Just look at you. Oh.
You set aside your differences with Hendrik.
Yes.
With me.
Kind of.
And fought to bring back the light. We are forever in your debt.
Give me money, please.
The world is still in a desperate state. But now we have something. We have hope. We have the Luminary. May you banish the darkness once and for all.
No, okay.
Hendrik, my ever-faithful knight. Today's victory is as much yours as anyone's. Your strength, too, will be needed in the struggle to free the world from evil. You know what you must do.
Are you gonna be my friend?
The people of the last bastion will learn to make do without you. As I hope will I. So please, do not hesitate. Do what you know you must.
What you really must do is change out of that awful outfit, please, Hendrik. And even if it was like a paler shade of yellow, it would have been fine.
I serve you now. Though it cost me my life, I will stand beside you until the darkness is no more.
You don't have to bow to me. Hendrik and Elise join forces. I'm still a little worried that Eric has no memory, though. Like, everything else is fine. We can fix all of those problems. Sylvando was looking great, honestly. He's a little better off than he was before, but Eric? What are we gonna do about him?
The first
I guess kill the
victory in
guy.
the fight against the
Maybe.
darkness is ours.
Maybe if we just kill Mordegon, everything will be fine. Or talk to the one who took his memories, see what her deal is. The celebrations at the last bastion continue long into the night, and the sounds of joyous song echo through the valleys. Then, morning comes. Best of the Bastion. Awarded for clearing the black clouds from over Heliodor and returning the light to the people of the last bastion. Of course. Well, I'm sure our mom is going to stop us, but all I really want to do is save. Hey, Hendrik is in our party, and he looks so disheveled in that art. Oh, Hendrik, my poor friend. All right, well, let's put some stuff onto you, if we have anything better. Oh, we've unlocked axes. I see. We really have nothing better that we can put onto you. I guess yours is just really good. There we go. Heavy armor's fine. Token of fealty. What does it do? Maximum HP and charm. That's fine. And then, what do we want? Do we want strength ring or something with a little more defense? Probably something with a little more defense. There we go. Looking good, Hendrik. I mean, you're not. It's still a very ugly outfit, but stat-wise, you're looking good. Don't stop me, don't stop me, don't stop me, don't stop me, Gemma, don't stop me, Gemma, don't stop me, Gemma. Thank you. All right. And I think this is a good place to call it for tonight. Once again, I would like to apologize that streams have been very inconsistent. I am hoping that will stop being the case. I don't know when. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know when that would stop being the case. I'm gonna have to like make sure that my schedule is consistent in like my personal life slash work wise. Mostly work wise, I think is the problem for like inconsistency. But pretty much as soon as it's consistent, I'll be able to get back to streaming at a regular time. So as always, thank you all so much for watching. Stay safe, have fun, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.